Hey guys, in this video I'll be giving you tips on how to choose the best university in Jamaica for you. If this is a topic you are interested in, then please click the subscribe button, because what I post is academia, beauty, YouTube tips and business. So you'll be getting more contents like these. Alright guys, let's get straight into it. When you're choosing like a university, you have to ask yourself, do you want to be in an enclosed campus or a community size campus? Let me explain, because you're lost right now, you're blank. Alright, with the enclosed campus, it is usually smaller. An enclosed campus is usually smaller. It's not so hectic to move from class to class. For example, dorms are not so far away from each other, and the campus is not like big. That example is like Northern Caribbean University. It is not so big. You understand? I'm talking about like the main campus now, guys. Main campus. It's not so big. It's an enclosed campus. That is for people like me who, you know, I don't like the whole for walking up and down and all these things. To travel from point A to point B, it is not hectic. If I want to go to the cafeteria, it is not far away from, like, for example, the gymnatorium or the auditorium or whatever. So it's for people like me. I don't want to walk a lot to where I'm going. I don't drive, guys. I don't drive, okay? So, or do you want to be in a community size campus? That's UWI campus. I'm gonna tell you something now. So the community size campus is like a self-sustaining university or self-sustaining campus where you have everything like Jane's Co-shop, NCB Bank. You have Chinese restaurant, what the pizza place name, Little Caesar. You have KFC, Burger King, all of that on the one campus. It is very big. It's a very big campus, guys, and the dorms are far away from each other, classes are far away from each other, and stuff like that. So do you want to be in a community sized campus or enclosed campus? Community sized campus, self-sustaining. You get everything you want without going out of the school or getting out of the school to do certain things. For example, like transactions and so forth, food and so forth. Enclosed campus, you have to go out of your campus and travel outside of the campus to get whatever you want. But at the same time, those campuses are not so hectic as. Next thing we usually take into consideration is the tuition. Guys, you have to look at the tuition. Are you going to always be taking student loan, or does the campus give you a lot of information on scholarships and work and travel programs and all of that? But for real though, you have to look at the tuition. How high is the tuition? That is something we always look at. I think that's the first thing we look at when we're looking for university. I'm thinking, I guess, because if the tuition high, yeah, you understand? But if it's a very good university, then you're okay, because a lot of these universities, they have lecturers that are just, they don't care about your education, they don't care, like them turn the business. I have other universities where the lecturers, they do care. They want if you get your A. I tell them, don't why you're wasting money. And NCU lecturers, I tell you, they're like that. They don't want to waste some money. And I heard other people, they're complaining about lecturers, and well, I've never have any problem, and I don't hear my brother or sister having any problem about lecturers and so. Guys, next thing, you are gonna need to look at the location. Alright guys, look at the location. We're going to talk about like the convenience. How convenient is that university for you pertaining to like location? For example, are you going to move away from home? Like for me, where I come from is St. Mary. Then I leave St. Mary to come to Manchester for school. Are you going to do something like that, or you want to stay at home? If you're not going to move away from home, then like MCU, it's in the middle of a lot of residential areas. So you know that if you want to rent places is not so hard to find places to rent. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's always places renting. You have to take into consideration as well, guys. Do you want to be at the main campus or do you want to be at the branch, like at the branch campus? Like I think you have a UTech and an NCU in St. Anne and things like that. Do you want to be at a branch? Know that there is not a lot of programs at these branch, but if it is convenient to you and your home is in St. Anne, you don't need to go to the main branch in Mandeville. Your home is in St. Anne, all right? So you just go to the St. Anne branch, and that is if your program of study is there. But bear in mind though, the resources are kind of limited, you know. If you have ATM branches and banks at the main campus and so forth, at the branch there might not be anything like that, not even an ATM. Guys, this is one thing you have to take into consideration. Me, when I was applying for university, I had a university in mind which I wanted to go, but when they did accept me, I already chose to go to the university I am at right now. So even though I was accepted into those universities, I just ditched them away and I just choose. Alright, hear what? You guys need to take into consideration your qualifications. For example, your A-levels. Your A-levels are very important, guys. I have a video, reasons you should go to sixth form. You need to go and watch that video. Trust me, guys, you need to go.
God, please, no! No!
And watch that video. Every time your A-levels. For example, you can't go to UE without your A-levels. Your CAPE is very important. Whereas I could go to NCU without my A-levels, but I still choose to do them, and it was an advantage. Even though they don't really care if you have A-levels or not, they will take you. But for UE and certain programs at certain universities, they require A-level. They require you to have your A-level, guys. So you just have to have your CAPE subjects for the field that you're going in. Guys, you have to look at your accreditation as well, guys. I'm sure that's not the first time you're hearing the word accreditation. Program of your choice, ensure that it's accredited. Because my sister was telling me of this guy, he did pathology and he did 2 years of studying pathology and spent a lot of money and stuff, and at the end of the 2 years it wasn't accredited. At the time it wasn't accredited, so you have to just ensure that it's accredited for Jamaica and international. So yes, guys, that's just that. Do remember to subscribe when I post academia, beauty, YouTube tips and business. So stay tuned for more videos to come.